If you're struggling in sales or struggling to grow your business because you are getting tons of objections that you cannot overcome, this episode is for you. Hi everyone, my name is Dennis. I'm a mortgage loan officer. I'm a hockey coach. I'm a former professional hockey player. I want to talk about sales specifically and overcoming objections and ensuring that your clients, your consumers are having the best experience so that you can continue to serve repeat clients and grow your business. So one thing that I've learned in 4 years in the mortgage industry, first, I didn't even know I was getting into sales, but here I am. I thought I was getting into customer service, and I learned that helping people, providing the best service is sales. If you feel stuck, like every time you get a client or your multiple clients, you are getting objection after objection, and you're feeling like the client experience is not amazing, and you want to change. One thing that I've noticed is framing the conversation up front so that you can handle the objections at the very beginning. Sometimes you even bring them up. That helps the client with their experience. It helps you qualify the client. It helps the client qualify you to make sure you're not even wasting everyone's time. Their time's important, your time's important. If it's not gonna work out for them, maybe you can point them in the right direction, help them game plan, and move on and then circle back with them later. You're saving yourself time, you're saving your clients a ton of time and your business partners. If you can handle the objections up front, you can help them with their experience. Example, I'm in the mortgage industry. I've spent years doing all the work, getting clients pre-approved, working with them for months, only to find out later that they're not happy with the payment, the funds to close, they're not happy with any of it. So what I did, I learned over time to handle those objections up front. So now in my first or second call with clients, we are going over their payment goals. What kind of monthly payment are you looking for at the maximum? What kind of funds to close are you looking at? How much money do you have? Where's the money coming from? So once we address those concerns, I can address those sometimes on the first call. Hey Dennis, I want a $500,000 house. I want to put the minimum down and I need a $1,500 a month payment. If that was the case, then I want that house too, but it's not realistic. So we're going over expectations right away. Hey, at $500,000 in the area you're purchasing with a minimum down payment, your payment could be well over $4,200 depending on taxes and insurance. Are you okay with that? Absolutely not. That's not okay with me, Dennis. So maybe we can shift our expectations so that you don't waste your time. If I need $1,500 a month minimum down payment, maybe I should be looking at $200,000 in today's market with today's interest rates. Does that sound good? Well, I don't really like those homes in that price point, Dennis. What do you mean? I want something nice for my family. Well, I'm just giving you an expectation up front, and then here's the payments, and then the taxes. Has anyone talked to you about what's gonna happen in taxes here in Michigan after you close? No. Well, taxes will most likely increase because when there's a change of ownership, the county assessor can go out and increase the purchase price that 1 year with a change of ownership. What it's going to do is it's going to drastically increase your taxes, and it's going to cause an escrow shortage, meaning your payment's going to increase the following year. Instead of getting them pre-approved right away, ignoring all of the red flags that I should be addressing, I'm going to handle those up front. Because maybe it doesn't even make sense for them to pull their credit. Maybe it doesn't make sense for them to go look at homes. Maybe they do need to stay living with their family for another year and saving up. Or maybe they need to rent temporarily, even though rent could be seen as throwing money away. Maybe it's the best for their situation right now. Another example is someone who has unrealistic expectations for the home that they're looking for. Like this is maybe a real estate objection. Like, hey, I need a lake home with 10 acres in this specific city at this specific price point. Well, the home doesn't exist. And if one does, I'll find it for you. But what's more important? Is it the 10 acres? Is it the price point? Is it the city? Because if you want that specific home, we're not going to find it in that city. We're going to need to broaden our search. Someone who's shopping you, I could tell right away. Guys, we know. You're asking specifically about interest rates, you're asking specifically about fees. If you're shopping furniture or products, or realtors, they're asking what kind of commission you charge. They're looking online, price matching cars, if you're in the auto industry. we know as salespeople. But when someone's shopping me as a mortgage loan officer, I don't get defensive. I don't get frustrated. What I do is I try to help them shop me. Does that sound weird? Oh, yeah, you're looking to get the best rate and fees. You're going to shop 5 to 10 lenders. Well, first thing, shopping 5 to 10 lenders, I just want to let you know, is going to be exhausting for you. Most people shop 2 to 3, compare rates, fees, and customer service, and the ability to deliver. Because if all the rates and fees are the exact same, you're going to most likely go with someone that you like and trust. Maybe even someone that's local. You don't have to work with a local lender, but that might be better to have that local connection where the realtor partners, the sellers are comfortable with that specific mortgage lender or person, or where you can actually drive to meet them, shake their hand if you want, meet for coffee, have lunch, and go over it on a more personal level. But here's what to look out for. You're gonna look after rates, fees. Make sure that you look at APR, that's annual percentage rate. Just because someone has a lower interest rate doesn't mean the APR is better. Some people charge a lot more in origination costs just to get the lower rate. Brokers typically do that, which is fine. You know, the whole lender versus broker thing, it's not the end of the world. As long as the person's good, the company is good, you're gonna be fine. But brokers typically have higher costs to show lower rates. And then most of the time, lenders have medium closing costs and around more medium interest rates, if that makes sense. But lenders have that relationship with their processor, the underwriter. They actually fund and close the loan. So the experience is a lot different, where brokers actually have to send the loan to another company and they're at the mercy of that company, where they can't do what I do as a lender for the most part. Call up my ops manager, call the underwriter directly, call the chief credit officer, call the closing manager, and work together to navigate through things. So if you are struggling and you are seeing tons of objections just constantly come your way throughout the process, even to the end, maybe look at framing the conversation, handling all the objections at the very beginning. Because if you can handle all of those things that I talked about, especially in my job, they might be different for you. That could change your client's experience because there's not as many surprises and they're not frustrated with you at the end, and their experience is the most important. My name's Dennis Brown. I'm a mortgage loan officer. Click that follow and subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.